Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News and Rumors. I'm your host, Mr. Brandon Hodge. This video is brought to you by SeatGeek. If you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, use SeatGeek and use code Hodge to save yourselves 20 frickin' bucks. Alright guys, we're going to kick off this episode with the first and actually only news story, confirmed news story that is, of this entire episode. So it is none other than the Big Show. So the Big Show is now All Elite. The Big Show is now in AEW. I'm still getting used to it. Mr. Paul White, he used the name Big Show. So this one, the reason this is in the news section is because Big Show, and this is relating to WWE, of course, or it wouldn't even be in the show because this isn't the AEW show. So basically, the Big Show did an interview, and he actually said that before he left, and one of his reasons for leaving the WWE is talent relations people, whoever was in charge at the time, probably Mark Carano or someone, basically pulled Big Show aside when he was still wrestling on TV and stuff, and basically said, Big Show, we're gonna be honest with you. You're never, ever going to main event a WrestleMania ever again. You're probably never even gonna main event a pay-per-view again, because we're solely gonna use you as a pushover talent, as someone who is going to is going to kind of make the younger stars, the NXT guys, look good, make them look like $1 million, and make them the star. So we're going to use you to make them look like stars. So that's your new role here in the WWE. And apparently, the Big Show is like, what in the hell are you talking? I'm never going to main event. Like, sure, Big Show would love to help out some younger guys, but he wants to, at the same time, look after himself and look after his own career. And they basically told him at that point, hey, Big Show, buddy, your career is pretty much over here in WWE. You're just going to be used to make other people look good. Your career is gone. So obviously that upset Big Show, and then they just started using Big Show less and less and less and less, to the point where Big Show was really on TV at all and wasn't being used. So when the time came for a contract renew, Big Show did not renew, and now he is All Elite Wrestling. So anyway, that was directly from Big Show. That was from an interview. Just thought I would share that crazy story with you guys. Big Show was actually told, Big Show, you're worthless to us. You are just going to be used to make other people look like, what in the hell are you talking about, dude? Total BS. So guys, that was actually the only confirmed news story that I had to talk to you guys about today. But don't you dare go anything weird, guys, because things are about to get good. Things are about to get juicy around here. So I'll go ahead and suggest for you guys to go and get your juice boxes out. Get your juice boxes ready, because ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. The first rumor is about Peacock. Okay, I just love making fun of the Peacock. So Peacock is where the WWE Network is going to be. If you have no clue about what I'm talking about, let me just bring you up to speed. The WWE Network has been canceled. Pretty much. So WWE Network is no longer going to be its own entity on its own. It is now joining Peacock, and Peacock will be we'll be hosting the WWE Network, I guess. So we have to basically move all of our stuff to Peacock. It should automatically be like moved, but if it's not, we have to make an account. It's just a total mess. Someone just told me I should make a video demonstrating how the new Peacock thing works, and I will when Peacock's available. It doesn't come out until March 18th. It's not the 18th of March yet. But anyway, there's a lot of questions about this whole Peacock transfer. What's it going to be about? Like, how's it going to work? Is everything going to be the same? Well, we already know a few things. We know you cannot restart a pay-per-view when it's live. You cannot watch a pay-per-view from the beginning when it's still live, which is something you do in WWE Network, which sucks. You also, if you're watching a show on demand, you cannot hit the button that says next match like you can on the WWE Network, which absolutely sucks. Another thing we have to add to this list, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a feature kind of thing. It's kind of to do with the library. So, the WWE Network, I believe I read that it has over 18,000 different things to select on different shows and different pay-per-views and things like that. So all that data, all those files and movies or whatever, they take a long time to transfer. So when are all these going to be available on Peacock? Are they going to be available as soon as it launches on March 18th? Well, the answer is no. And it's actually taking a lot longer than I thought. So to get all these things transferred, these 18,000 different titles and things, how long is it going to take? When is everything going to be on Peacock? And when is the normal WWE Network going to be working? So it's actually going to not be until SummerSlam time. So we're looking August time before we have all the old pay-per-views and everything on Peacock. So that takes a very long time, I guess, to transfer. I mean, you would think it would take that long, but I guess it does, or they're just being slow about it. apparently on Peacock, when WWE Network launches on there, we will not have every title until like the summertime, very late summertime. Alright, the next rumor. The next rumor is about a wrestler of the name of Andrade. So Andrade, everyone's talking about Andrade. Now, this has happened since I've made my last news episode, so I was going to bring you guys up to speed with this if you guys just watch this channel. So basically, Andrade has not been on WWE television in 5 months. You heard me right. So that brings up a lot of questions. Where the hell is Andrade? And then something interesting happened to Andrade's Twitter. His verification badge that WWE gives all the wrestlers got removed. And then he removed all mentions from WWE from his Twitter account. And then like a few hours after I saw that, I see the headline going around the internet, Andrade has requested his release from the WWE. Are you kidding me? Andrade wants to be released from his contract. He does not want to be a part of the WWE anymore. I mean, I don't blame the guy. Creative has said nothing for him. He's a very talented person, and any company would be lucky to have him as their champion. So the question remains, like, is Andrade leaving or whatever? Well, now there's an update on this. Andrade has actually been denied his request to release the contract with WWE. So apparently WWE want to do something with him. They realize how good of a talent he is. So Andrade will not be leaving WWE. He is staying inside the WWE. So that is an update about the Andrade situation if you haven't heard. Alright, the next rumor. The next rumor is about Asuka. So, Asuka is currently injured. She got kicked in the head legitimately. She got her teeth knocked out. I believe her teeth are okay. But there's something else in this area that you have to worry about. It's called your brain. So basically, her brain got rattled around, and that's called a concussion. And I don't know why I let it in like that. But anyway, she has a concussion, which brings up the question: is Asuka going to be clear for WrestleMania? WrestleMania is only a few weeks away, and yet she's not cleared, which brings up a lot of like questions or whatever. And the rumor I have for you guys today is I don't know if Asuka's going to be cleared. The WWE don't know if she's going to pass the concussion test or not. Basically, they're working on a backup plan in case Asuka is not cleared for WrestleMania. The current plan is to have Asuka versus Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. But if Asuka cannot get cleared, that plan will be changed. And apparently, right now, they're coming up with a backup plan for Charlotte Flair just in case Asuka can get cleared. Alright, the next rumor is also about WrestleMania 37. Let's put that WrestleMania 37 logo up. Isn't it so beautiful? Isn't that logo so different from last year? Not really. It's basically the same exact logo. And the one that I get. The 36 logo was originally designed because it was going to be in the Tampa Bay area. It was going to be in the Raymond James Stadium. So they kind of made that the theme, and then they announced that this year is also going to be Raymond James Stadium, and they're kind of keeping up with the same theme, I guess. But still, come up with some kind of different logo, man. But anyway, guys, this one is about WrestleMania. It's about WrestleMania show, the actual card. So there's a lot of conflicting rumors going around the internet saying that, Vince McMahon does not know what he's doing for the biggest show of the year, and it's only a few weeks away, and he's running a sloppy shop, he's doing a horrible job. And then there's rumors saying the card is completely confirmed, he already knows what he's doing. It seems to be the people with the most sources and the most trustworthy sources are saying that the WrestleMania 37 card is in fact already planned. Every match that's happening at WrestleMania 37 is set to happen. They already know what they're doing for the entire show. Every match, they know what they're doing. But apparently Vince McMahon is keeping it pretty quiet. He doesn't want a lot of people to know. So a lot of the plans are kind of top secret right now. So that's always exciting, a top secret plan or whatever. So I'm going to go with that one if I had to guess which one. But again, there is conflicting ones, so it may be true or not true. The only thing we know for sure is he has to know what he's doing before the show. At least I hope he's not making up matches during the show, but who knows. Alright, the next rumor also has to do with something WrestleMania week. It is called the Hall of Fame. So the Hall of Fame is an imaginary Hall of Fame inside Vince McMahon's head, pretty much. There's no actual. Okay, I'm gonna stop digging it. Okay. Anyway, like it's a concept that they're gonna make a Hall of Fame actual museum you can go to somewhere in the United States, which would be really, really cool. But as of right now, it's kind of just an imaginary list of things, since there's no actual Hall of Fame. They try to do a little thing during WrestleMania Access every year, but they're talking about building a museum, but that's not what this rumor's about. Anyway, it's about the ceremony this year. So yes, they are indeed having the ceremony. They're inducting all the 2020 people, since we couldn't have a ceremony last year, as well as the new 2021 people, which we haven't fully announced yet. There will be a ceremony. brings up the question, how are they doing this? Is it going to be like WrestleMania, where they're actually going to have fans there, like legitimate, in-person, alive fans like myself? Hopefully I can actually get some tickets. Tickets are supposed to go on sale here in a few days, so that'd be really, really cool if I could actually get to go to WrestleMania. But anyway, as for the Hall of Fame ceremony, it takes place the same week as WrestleMania. Is there going to be a live crowd? And the answer I have for you guys is probably not. It's probably not going to be a live crowd. It's probably going to be a virtual thing for the actual normal fans. But there is a rumor going around that they might still have the wrestlers like sitting down on the floor, like, you know, just so there is some live people. There's going to have like wrestlers like they normally do every year. This isn't like a special thing. The wrestlers will sit like in the first few rows or whatever. There's talk that they might do that. Hopefully they will do that, because it's going to feel very off if it's just screens and there's like no one there, but hopefully they do the wrestler thing at least. Alright, so it's the saddest part of the entire video. Go and get your tissues out, get your tissues ready, because ladies and gentlemen, this is the final news story, the final rumor, that's the final thing I will be talking about inside of this episode of WWE News and Rumors. So this is about, I guess, Vince McMahon and kind of WrestleMania as well. So Vince McMahon apparently got very pissed off. We all know Vince loves to get pissed off, or maybe he doesn't like to get pissed off, but he gets pissed off quite easily. He gets upset at things. So basically, I guess some wrestler or staff member or something were like posting pictures on social media of them like going to an amusement park or something. They're in Florida, so I'm guessing like Disney World or Universal Studios or something. But basically, some wrestler or someone that Vince, I guess, saw the picture on social media somehow. I guess Vince actually used the social media. So anyway, basically, he saw like a wrestler or a staff member or someone at an amusement park taking a selfie without wearing a mask. And that just set the guy off, because he's like, you gotta protect yourself out there, we're in a pandemic and all that. So rightfully so. I mean, we've heard a lot of conflicting things about Vince and maybe not taking the thing seriously, or maybe now taking it seriously. In my mind, when I hear this, I'm like, yeah, of course he's pissed off, because he's planning for the biggest show of the entire year, WrestleMania, and he doesn't want to have to plan these wonderful giant matches and then have to cancel one of the biggest matches because the person gets sick because they're just being stupid, not wearing their mask.
That's right, everyone. I am now on social media, so wear your masks at all times, or you're fired!
God, he is very mad. Okay, anyway, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this episode of WWE News and Rumors. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Right now on screen, I'm going to leave a link to 2 previous videos for you guys to check out, as well as a button to subscribe to this channel if you're brand new here. But thank you guys for watching this video. I am Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.